See if anybody's even going to show up. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Jeff.
Yeah. Hey guys, I don't know if you're in here, but we were having fun. Nobody's in here. They all left. Oh no. There's one in the chat, or one watching. Hello, welcome to Michael and Nancy's live show. We're late. We had fun. Oh well. I gave everybody the opportunity to go over there and win something.
That's right.
Ooh, they gave away a lot too. Wow.
Denine's on there.
Yep. He gave away 20 rounds, silver rounds, and 20. Hey, Chew. And they gave away 20. Hey, Amy. Gave away 20 gold backs.
Yeah.
Plus the extra thing, something that I can't remember what it is. The Eagle Stacker from SD Bullion.
Yeah. Hey, Chew. Hey, Amy. Hey, Raka.
But if y'all went over there, you might have had a chance to win.
Hey, Jeff.
But it was fun anyways, and it was interesting talking to the guy who is working so diligently to get gold and silver as legal tender in the States.
Hey, Rasbo.
All righty.
Hey, Cancel.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Bait the Hook.
Cancel says, how was bingo tonight? Did you use beans to cover the car of the... Anyhow.
Numbers.
Yeah. Bait the Hook. Hey.
Yeah. Well, I picked me up a pretty little 1857 half dime today, and I'm enjoying it. Do you want to take it and put it under your pillow, or do I get to put it under my pillow?
No, you can do it the first time.
I'll snuggle with it. Yeah. So how y'all doing? Rock up. Thank you. Yeah. I'll put I know y'all can't hardly see that little tiny thing there, but for a good grade, it actually had a lot of personality. We'll see if it'll come up here and do it. Maybe not. It can be you say it can be a funny bunny. Yep. Where's it at? Do it this way. Knock everything down. Boom. Lights ain't very good, is it? But I'll work on the focus there and see if it'll come in. Come on.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Cancel.
I'm still waiting on you, camera. Dizzy thing.
It looked good when I looked at it.
2 honey bunnies. Honey buns. Huh? Well, you couldn't really see the details much. Still can't even see them. It's like, we're gonna be stupid. We're not gonna show you your...
That way
that would be nice.
Nobody but us wants it, see, that way.
Well, that's it. There it goes.
Hey, Dabo.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can almost read the darn thing now. 1957. You can see some details on her. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the son was there today, and he was whining about, all you do is come up here and sell silver. And I said, well, I've been coming up here and looking for particular coin, and you guys never have it, huh? I didn't say it in that way, but he got the drift. If you don't have what I want, what's the point of coming up here to buy?
You got what we want, we go elsewhere.
Yep, and that's what I do.
Simple.
That's what we do. We go where it's at.
Hey, DTS.
Oh, nice. 3 cent. Yeah, yeah. I got this. The I'm not doing the sets, but I'm doing a one of each, wherever I can get it, and whatever is actually affordable. I got quite a few of them, and it's always fun, ain't it, Jeff? It's always fun to get them pretty coins. Ooh. Yeah, when we get our age, cancel. We gotta do something to have a little fun. Spike the Ovaltine. Hey, boats. Oh my goodness. Urgh.
Hey, boats.
Yeah, I was running real late. I was over there watching Yankee stacking, and man, they were pouring it out. But the guy from oh gosh, I can't think of his the company name, but they are, hey Humble. They're out there talking about their. He was up there talking about get
Hey, Humble.
getting states to change to gold and silver currency, make it legal tender, and they're doing a pretty good job. I have not, cancel. I was out of town most of the day, and I was the day before too, and I was Monday. So it was Monday, Wednesday, today. I have not had any time. Getting ready to drive and won't be active. Okay. All right, Humble. We'll have a safe drive. We'll see you on the other end. Ow. All righty then. Hmm. I feel like I need to get a fill up because just about feel like I've run out of gas. No, I did that so that I would know. Uh, I would remember it. I'm pretty sure I didn't have a chance to watch them all. I really don't. Not when I'm out of town all day long. But I did stop and get a pizza at Little Caesars. Nancy was asking for a pizza and she wanted ice cream. I said no ice cream.
Nah.
I'll get her. I'll get the next time we get out and we go by one of these. I'll get her a frosty.
A big frosty.
Oh God, a big frosty. You got to earn that one.
Mm-hmm. I have to feed you half of it.
I'm still waiting on an email back from you, Miss Amy. No ice cream. I might get her an ice cream though when we go out, but I ain't bringing no ice cream in this house. No, no, no. Rocka, it's too much of a temptation. And the last thing I need to eat is ice cream. Oh my God. I don't know when to stop. And then my sugar goes zoom. So I gotta behave. I can have a little piece of cake once in a while, maybe a couple spoonfuls of ice cream. That's about it. Click, click, yeah. Family photos, good sleep medication, watching someone. Right? Oh, that would be good. And we use stevia. which I think is a lot better tasting to me than Sweet and Low or some of the other products out there.
That's how I make cookies and stuff too, is with stevia.
Yep. Problem is you can't take the carbs out of the oatmeal. It don't work, and so it'll show up in the morning on my when I check my sugar. Yeah, you got my email address, I believe, Rocca. Yes, you do. So yeah. So if you want to send it to me in an email, I will share it with Nancy, and we'll learn how to make ice milk with stevia. I was getting ready to do that, and I was busy in the kitchen, and I was doing other things. Oh, and I was getting ready for this. Yeah, monk fruit is good too. I think we still have some. So yeah, it's been a busy day, and I was waiting on my personal coin shop that I like to go to buy things. He usually has what I like, and he never showed up. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And finally, I said, "Man, I can't wait any longer." His air conditioner broke down, so I'm pretty sure he didn't stay in that hot place during the afternoon. It was up to 85, so it can get pretty hot in the building.
When we left there the other day, when he didn't show
Who
up,
stole it? And how did they steal it? They are crooks. You know that? I'm talking about YouTube. They give us and then they take us, and with no rhyme, no reason. Richard, hey. Oh my goodness.
hey Richard,
Richard, were you over there on Yankees Live? It was wild over there. Jeez. Yeah, but it was good.
Rock is number one, Jeff is number two.
He was number 3. See if y'all had a wrench, I could tell you how to get rid of them number 1s and 2s. You like Southeast Stacker did the other night. Oh, you're not subscribed. Yeah. God, I've been subscribed to him for about 2 years. 3. I can't even see it. I'm not over there watching. Oh yeah, I see that over there. Nancy's watching it on hers, and she sees the crowns, and I don't see them over here on StreamYard.
Rock is one, Jeff is two, and cancel, so my crown says three,
Ooh,
but there's no crown there.
what's up with that? Somebody took his crown away. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Southie,
Hey, Southie, take a peek down there and see if you can see what's right there in the middle down bottom at the bottom. Put Michael. Put Michael. Oh, righty. Yeah. Yeah, I went to a coin shop up there in Zanesville, southeast, and they didn't have any decent mortgages. All they had was a little bit of things I wasn't really interested in. Uh, Actually, they had quite a bit in it there, and I added to their shelf. Oh my goodness! But yeah, I got that half dime at that store. Dan Quayle. God.
Jeff says,
Yeah.
Rocco, you silly.
I, give me no. I give wrenches to people who donate to the Nancy Foundation.
Ah!
Oh man, it costs us more. It costs us more to send it to you. You can see what they charged. Yeah, or what they were charging rather. I get a little bit. I get a little bit off of that because I bring them a whole lot of stuff that makes them happy because they get a good price on that. Yeehaw! Mm. Yeah, I did enjoy it though because I didn't have a half dime. Even in good grade, it really looks better to me than a G. But that's just my opinion.
The purdyful.
Yeah, 33 cents. 33 cents. Oh, well, if you can't find any, if you haven't got one, we'll I'll give you a call later on or tomorrow. How about tomorrow? I don't know how late you stay up, my friend. If you ain't got one, you need one. I'll hook you up. I'll kiss it goodbye and take her out to supper. Feed her some ice cream before I send her off. I'm telling you what, you'll get it in a better grade. I'll get in a better grade. I don't understand that. You're going to get a better grade. You can get one, whichever. I could. That's all the only one they had. If you're looking for a better grade, I'll look around with you or for you. No, that's that poster board that comes from the where did we get that at?
I thought we got that at Walmart, but maybe
No.
not. It might have been Dollar.
Yeah, it was either Dollar General or Dollar Tree. I don't remember which, but we love it. It's pretty full. Okay. Yeah, and I was going to send it to you. Yeah, it's going up, ain't it? It's crazy. Pay more money to get worse, or get. Excuse me.
I
Yeah.
thought you were. No more.
Poverty. Thank you. Thank you. You like it and fine? All right. Oh, look. I'm hitting stores this week. I really want to go all the way up there to that other store. It's a hour and a half drive. What did you find? Guess what I found? I give up.
There you go, Maple.
You got yours at poster board at Walmart? You know, I think that was just a real thin sheet, but it fit because I have it on top of something else. An unused 4 cent stamp. Wow, those are fun, ain't they? So $1.49 to mail. Is that U.S. currency? No. I have no.
No, I'm not. I'm named after somebody in my family.
Yeah. Gold Maple's in the house.
Yeah, I said hi.
Hello, Gold Maple from Canada. Canadian dollars. Okay. Southeast has a full sheet of Elvis stamps. Wow. Bet you'll never give them away. You got them. You got them in some kind of a frame or something. Hey,
He says I'll sell
I bet you.
them.
So, oh, okay. Field sheet. Yeah. Cancel. You're gonna get a daggum hug. You keep on with that stuff.
What's he doing?
Just read what he put out. My dad, mom, and I went to Memphis to Graceland about a year ago. My mom's wish was to see Graceland. Oh, very nice.
Southie says I'm a dude.
A sheet of Betty White stamps.
Lord, he likes Betty White.
She was something else when she was younger, wasn't she?
She was a beautiful
Funny.
woman when she was young.
Oh yeah. Nobody says their names on here are boy girls. This is true. It is sometimes hard to figure it out. If they're a girl or a boy.
I'm a Mrs.
Nancy's a Mrs. Miss in peace. Are you looking for a date with an American girl? Uh, well, there you go. That's right. And sometimes they won't tell you, but their personality comes out sooner or later. You can tell. Elvis's mansion. He purchased the mansion for about 102 million,
Mm-hmm.
which was a lot of money at that time in his 20s. No, you ain't just a kid.
Did you eat the rest of the pizza?
So there and it. No, I ain't even touched it. Nancy's it. She told you earlier what she is. That's it. Were you? Oh, yeah, they were way out in front of all of it. That's the thing I could say. Dadgum, when I'm looking at those Morgans, they look pretty dark, the light on them. But when I look at them in here, it's like, pow!
Yeah.
Right? Mm. We stopped. Did we stop? No, we stopped at the Little Caesar's Pizza because she says I want pizza, and I let's go to the store and buy it at Walmart's. And so I pulled in. Hey, Gatita, we pulled in at where was it? Oh yeah, Little Caesar's Pizza, and I brought out a pizza. She also wanted ice cream, and I said nope, no ice cream. I'd have got her a cone if she wanted one. Yeah, they get so out of joint when you suggest cleaning them, dipping them. And I ain't talking about leaving them down there, just dip and get some of that crud off of them. They're always so nasty looking, like they rubbed them in the dirt or something. Yeah, ours the American money was down here was what wasn't it $6.99?
Something like that.
Yeah, about $6.99. So it was a pretty good deal. Nah, I don't know. Big Caesar. Oh my! Sheesh. I understand the fun show is going on down there. I think it's down in Florida, but I ain't positive sure. Where is it? Southeast? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it actually is. And it's still warm. Florida, yeah. I saw I saw the coin guy standing down there, and he was just kind of standing around looking and talking a little bit, but Florida United New Miss.
Numismatic.
Yeah.
Matis.
Yep, that's interesting.
That's a word and a half.
Yep.
Numismatic. Matic. Anyhow.
Yep. Numismatics. It's almost foreign to my tongue. Ooh wee. Lola. Fun. Oh, now I see. Yeah, yeah. Fun. Ah. Lola, Lola, Lola. What? Yes, I did. Thank you. LOL.
I'm not saying nothing.
Most of the time. I about felt like I needed to put on a diaper that run up there and back. Whoosh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Pull-ups are nicer. Wow. He is. Raised in Brooklyn, I think, New York. Grew up on the streets and somehow made it all the way down to Florida. And most of his later, he's always loved coins. He's always been, bought whenever he could, whatever he could get his hands on, and just became a coin dealer with a nice brick and mortar place. And he does a great job at it. He knows what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah, they don't even do that for you. They throw a chuck down there on the bed, and you're supposed to poop and pee on that chuck.
Not.
You was on one when you first got out of surgery. They had you on one of them.
Yeah, I know. Didn't mean I liked it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes them too. I'll bet you they are. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was looking at, Jeff. You know what I really don't like is when you're trying to get people to subscribe to your channel. They want to sneak in without a subscription and then win it all. You're like, I don't really care for that. If you're going to subscribe to me, and even if you're not able to come look watch with us all the time, I understand that. There's times when I try my best to go see somebody's channel and I just can't do it. Thank you, Bait the Hook. But I just can't do it. It's just, there's only so many hours in the day. Occasionally she does. I have to watch my sugar cans though, so I really don't, I try not to eat a lot of anything with carbs in it. Say that one more time. I just half time and fine 12 for $45. Oh, you just bought. Oh, I thought you already had one. I thought you were looking for one. Bet. Oh, well, there you go. If you just got that, cool. Yeah, beat me to it.
I wish I could find some frog legs in the stores around here.
Mm-mm. I like them. I like them battered and fried.
So do I.
Not him. Oh, cool.
Yeah, me
Yep.
too.
Yep.
So does Michael.
Yep. I'm not going for frog legs and a wine sauce. No. I like frog legs and I like wine sauce, but I don't like the two of them together. Right. Yeah, chipmunks ain't got no leg meat either. Not enough to even bother with. I like white meat better though than dark meat. Mm. Yeah.
Yes, they are. I like them.
Especially when they jump off the plate and give her a hug.
Don't care. How much on anyhow.
Yeah, you funny. Crooked thing. Watch it make noise. There we go.
Cranslaw says green meat on frogs. Nah.
An ancient Persian coin from 500 AD. Oh my goodness. That'd be fun to see.
Southeast says chipmunk. I don't think there'd be much meat on that. It's hard enough to get meat off of a squirrel. Chipmunks are way smaller.
Mm. That there. You see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's saying that there's hardly any and I'm sitting right here in front, right here behind it. I'm going to do something. You're gonna have to get out of my way. I got to get this out of here, or put it back here. I think I'll put it back there. Stupid thing is probably blocking the signals. There, that'll help. Let's see if that helped. Yep. Dadgummit, that thing was blocking this electric oil radiator heat was sitting right in front of my mod that sends signals, strong signal in here, and it was being blocked. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Ain't that the truth, Gold Maple? Oh my goodness. Hmm. Yeah, I'm beginning to learn that the Morgans outsell probably 2 to 1 on against peace dollars, maybe even more. They're really hot and heavy, and the peace dollars just have no.
They just sit there.
Yeah, they just sit there. I mean, I was selling them the other day almost at gray sheet price, and nobody bid. So I said I'm going to get rid of these things, and I did. I went and sold them. Yeah, that's the reason why we don't have a cat anymore, because the last one was, you know how they love to stay around your feet. Yeah.
As easy as I fall sometimes, I don't need any help.
Mm-hmm. Don't trip over Nancy, Michael. Yeah, they are. You can buy the common grades a lot easier, up to 65. When you get up past MS 65, in either one, peace dollars or Morgans, they're just very, they're just too expensive for the common man. Yeah. I think I already did cancel. That's been how many years ago? 33 years ago. Yeah, she's already had quite a few trips. One time she fell, and I no, it's been twice now, but the first time was really scary. She bumped her head. I couldn't wake her. I couldn't get her up. I got her woke up. I put a pillow underneath her head and let her snore the rest of the night. That's all I could do. She didn't want it. She didn't want to eat the emergency truck. Yes, she was. What do you get when you open the box? I got a Nancy.
Yep,
One
that's
of
me. I
a,
come in a Cracker Jack box.
and one of a kind. Oh yeah. You open it up and you what is it? Look inside. What do you get? Doo-doo-doo. Lip smacking, belly bucking, something or other. Cracker Jacks. God, I remember as a kid. Yeah, getting getting them Cracker Jacks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You would go on more than silver dollars. We'd be buying Cracker Jacks all day long, wouldn't we? Yeah, buddy. Boom, 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 boom. I wouldn't doubt that at all. They weren't very cool prizes either back when we were kids. What really got me is when you got a prize and it was broke, cracked into pieces.
A cracked Cracker Jack.
Uh-huh. Wow. My goodness. $5 and $10 gold coins.
Hey,
Dan-
Dandy Dave.
Hey, Dandy. Woo-wee. Winnipeg. Manitoba is west of Quebec, right?
Ooh.
You ate a banana chocolate chip muffin. You're rotten, Canslaw.
Rub it in. Hi, Jigmeister.
That's a good question. That's a good question, Zigmeister. And I don't think I got anybody in the chat. I'm not sure. Woo! Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. I had a guy I was sitting out there waiting on the coin shop dealer to get there, and oh yes, it is. Ain't you glad you got that new air conditioner in there? Hmm. Yeah, I think the best person that would know anything about that stuff, like min airs and things like that, is uh, we. I'll think of his name in a moment. Frostbite. Yeah, Frostbite. Hey, Alexander.
Hello, hello.
Yes, sir. You couldn't even stand to be in your house without one.
I had quite a few of those quarters.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I used them to pay for the stuff at Wendy's the first time last week, whatever.
really?
Yeah,
I would say. Yeah. How many stories? How many stories high is it, Kenslaw? I got a glance at the front, but but you weren't showing up. You didn't show the height of it, so I was just kind of guessing. Maybe six, 4 or 6. It's not 10 stories high, is it? I got one loony coin. That's it. One loony coin. Coin. The dollar.
Chancellor said six
Canadian
story.
dollar. Oh, there you go. 6 story. Yeah. They didn't put air conditioning in it when they built the darn thing? Probably not. Low income houses usually don't. There, get your air conditioner and put it in your window. Probably in the 70s, there wasn't too many air conditioners.
Yeah, it was fans back then.
Oh yeah, yes, 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 yes. Independent living. Yeah, yeah. Bryson, Bison. Yeah, they purties. Oh my, federal government hotel for business. Yeah. Now all sealed up for those old giant air conditioners in your bedroom. Good gracious. Does that one in your front room blow to your other rooms like your bedroom to keep the bedroom cool? I should be buffering. God, if I'm buffering, it's them. Hey, Happy Tiger.
Hey, Happy Tiger.
Gosh, I got a thing right behind me that broadcasts the signal into this room. So yeah, well, thank you, Amy. Paying extra bucks to have it in here too.
Oh, we're pretty good, Happy.
Yeah, we are. She's real happy because I stopped at the pizza place and got a pizza, and she gobbled some down. Oh
Yep,
yeah,
that's me.
yeah. We're gonna be over at your house pretty soon to pick some green beans with you. That one bean just about surprised me how long it was. Wow, little beautiful green beans. The one she had was about that long.
Oh,
She
those
showed.
are the good ones.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I'm paying $100 a month for mine. Still growing. Woo! I want to start taking my list of what I've got with me, so I don't. So when I go looking at them, I don't get one just like same year. I want to get different ones, and there's lots of different common date common dates on the mortgages in MS. Well, all of them they have common dates that are more reasonable, and they give you everything you want. Hey, T-Bird.
Hey, T-Bird.
Alrighty, yeah. I stayed on there with Yankee Stacking right up to the end. Man, were they giving away a bunch of stuff tonight. They had that guy from the that's doing the state, trying to get the states to accept legal gold and silver as legal tender. And wow, he just handed out a bunch of stuff. He gave away 20 half gold. I think it was half half gold maples of gold backs, and then he gave quite a few silver rounds. Yeah, all that. I mean, just no auctions. Just a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Gold backs and silver rounds, and then a nice 1 ounce silver round from SD Bullion, and some pocket ping testers. He gave away 3 of them. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, you won the. I don't remember what you won. You'll have to go over there and see. Uh, busy, huh? My goodness. And working a late one, huh? Wow. Oh, wow. I'm thinking of heading north tomorrow. How far north, I don't know yet. I'm going to hit some coin shops up that way. No, I'm not going that far. Oh goodness. No, no, not going to Canada. I'm going to go to. Oh gosh, I'm going to go to Canton, Ohio. It's below Cleveland, and then I'm going to make a left and go to a smaller town.
Hey, Frostbite.
Frostbite. Ooh boy. Nope, not going that way neither. Oh,
Hey, Free King.
thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Free King. Yeah, I went to look for some more Morgans today, and didn't find anything I liked. Yes, sir. And but I did find that nice little 57 half dime. It was in good condition. I would have enjoyed it more if it had been a little higher grade, but that's fine. I probably did. You see it on the front row there, behind the 57. Them's Purdy's. I saw him over there at Yankees earlier. In the wintertime, right? Big red bugs. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, that's funny. No holiday English. That's what happened to him. Clocking out. Oh boy. Not you, eh? Santa Claus, right? Full beard and red shirt, that's Santa Claus. Alrighty then. Woo! Boy, I just had my birthday in May. Nancy's is in January, February. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. I hear you, T-Bird. Hmm. Somebody would, geez. Frostbite, somebody was talking about Wisconsin quarters earlier, the statehood quarters, and then somebody else was talking about there was a lot of men errors, especially in that particular one. I don't know a thing about the state quarters and or any of the men errors and such. A little later than that.
My birthday's February 1st.
Yep, yep. Did you get her crown back? Yay! Whatever you want to talk about. You want to come up, or do you want to do it in the chat? I think it's easier to do it when you come up than it is to try to chat. Sheesh. I don't know a thing about the quarters. It's not something
Yeah,
that I
my
follow.
son is Kansas Law, day before Groundhog Day. I just
Yeah.
missed it.
Copy. Oh boy. There's a link in there if you want to come up, Frostbite, if you got the time. Yeah, when it comes up next year. Woo! You gonna get it, huh? In the car, driving home now. In the car, driving home. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep, y'all.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Well, that thing's flying by, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. How about that?
Ooh, that is Groundhog Day.
You still in the chat, Frostbite? Oh, good Lord. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? Driving mode enabled? Okay, sure. Well, how about give it 5 minutes, because I need to take a little break anyways. Hey, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, yeah, give me a little break. Nancy will be reading your things, and hopefully she'll holler at you. My name's no longer Scrap Secret Fun. Hard as blistering barnacles, Ventura, or even uh, difficult lows. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah, where were you when we gave them out? Joe. I'll be back in a minute. Nancy's going to watch and perhaps chat with you if you address her. And I'm going to take a little coffee break.
Grandpa said, now
And all, yes, and all that.
change his diaper.
Yeah, you won't know unless you come with me, and you ain't going to. Woohoo! Yes. Oh goodness. Oh, I gotta get up. Watch the chat and talk with them, sweetie.
I try.
Yeah, I know it can get real difficult. That thing flies, don't it?
Yeah. Hey, Denise. Thank you, Denise. No, I don't. I have a tendency to fall, so I'm not allowed to have pets. And cats have a tendency to like to rub around your ankles. Well, they make me fall. You never know just how much I love you. You never know just how much you care. And if I tried, I just couldn't hide my love for you. You have to know, or haven't I told you so a million or more times? You went away, and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there is some other way to prove that I love you, I swear I don't know how. You never know if you don't know now. Thank you, Alexander. Is it cold down there, Frostbite? Yeah, I was. At one time, I had my own band for about 5 years. It was called Ghost Riders. You never know just how much I love you. You never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I just couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, or haven't I told you so a million or more times? You went away.
Here we go, Frostbite.
And my heart.
Thank you, sir. Good to see ya. I'm about up to 600, so I'm working for that. Hey, Tiger Stacker.
I speak.
You still with me?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm working on, and I think well, I can't even get in there and look at it. I'm over here on live stream, so I can't see how many I have, how many subscribers I have, but I'm close to 600. You doing good, Tiger Stacker?
You're at 583.
Getting close. Getting real
That you
close.
are indeed.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to do it. We have a lot of fun here. We talk about anything and everything, don't we?
Indeed, indeed. And you get a lot of musical variety from here, too.
That's true.
So, what was the question regarding the Wisconsin state quarters?
Uh, I don't know if the gentleman's still in here. Thank you, Amy. But he was talking about the different errors in those particular quarters. I'm not sure what the story is there.
So, the two most obviously would be the reverse, looking at the high and the low leaf.
Yeah.
And there were a um, couple different theories on what happened there. One of the most common believed is that they were added by a artistic rendering uh, dye repairman
Oh,
who who felt as though it needed something else there, probably repairing a dye chip or a dye gouge or something of that nature, who then just turned it into an extra leaf. Some people just say it's a dye gouge. Unfortunately, when you look at it, it's actually fairly detailed. It's not just a scratch. There's
huh.
actually lines. There's a separation in the leaf. You can see some of the veins on the extra low leaf, not so much the high leaf, but on the low leaf. Um, but there were also some extra dye chips and stuff like that that happened on those. I
Wow.
do not remember. I would have to look at Variety Vista real quick. Let me do that
Sure.
um, and look at the quarter series and see if I can find. Um, I think there were some double dyes on those as well, but I'd have to double check. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all check out Bait the Hook's channel if you would. If you like what old coins and silver and such, he has a lot of fun over there on his channel. There you go. See what Tundra Mike just said? He said, but not every error is recognized by collectors, but the high and the low relief is for Wisconsin.
Yeah, and so when you look at the DDO listings for 2004, San Francisco does have a double die that is recognized by Variety Vista. So when you're looking at the proof that San Francisco on the obverse is, there's some doubling in United States of America, In God We Trust, a little bit in the lips and the chin. You can see some doubling there. That's hard to see. You just have to really understand the device. And
Yeah.
matter of fact, here, let me do this. Let me just share my screen and I will show you the Variety Vista listings. You can pull that up.
Sure.
So
Wow.
to navigate to this, all you do is you come over here to the Variety Vista. You'll be at the home. So we just go home, scroll down here to Washington State Quarters, go down to the state quarters, click on DDO, that's double die obverse. And then
Yeah.
you can scroll down. We're looking at 2004. Here's the 2004. It's not the Wisconsin. There's no double die on Wisconsin, but there is one for the Michigan quarter. And then you can see the Michigan, and you can see there's one double die listed here. Now, one thing about this is you have to know whether these are incuse, which means they go into the die. You can see that very clearly in the O.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of cat's eye shaped instead of round.
Yeah.
Right. You can see that little serif here. You can see the thickness down below. You can see here that you can see in the R. So you can see the thickness. Again, you see a better picture here, here, here. So those are there. But you can go through on this quarter program, look at all of them, and they'll tell you, like the Minnesota, Philadelphia has one. The Colorado has one, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and these will tell you what the double die obverses are. If you want to look at the double die reverses, you can simply click on the double die reverse, go down here, you see 24. You do see the Wisconsin, so there is a double die reverse on that. And then you see that here. You can see the doubling in this area here, here, and then the doubling in the hoof.
Yeah.
And then if you look at this next one, you'll see the same thing, same place. So you'll see the doubling. So there's a couple different errors on those. So if you ever want to do that, go to Variety Vista, go home. Not you go home, you're already home. I think that's where you're streaming from. But you'll be able to go through, look at one of these, figure out which one you're looking for. And if it shows up, just go back to the state quarters. If it shows up like this, there's nothing there. There's no link. That means nothing's been identified from this. And then you can go check Wexler's or something else. But this is a great resource for people who are looking to see if there's doubling on their particular quarter. Over.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's nice. Can you put that link into and post it for the folks?
You want me to write that link in chat?
Yes, sir. That's it. Yeah, getting close.
He's like, smart Alec. I should have known better. So there's the link to the Variety Vista. You know me. Come on, I'm a smart Alec. I got to do that.
Yeah. Well, you had me laughing.
So, but so that's there, and then you can go ahead and do that, and then depending upon again, you can go to Wexler's.
Hey Daniel, have a good one, old my rod.
Wexler's is another one here, and this is doubledie.com.
Ain't that the truth, Tiger? Wexler's double
Frostbite
black.
can't breathe without sarcasm. He knows me too well.
Yes, yes.
Now, this site is a
Yes,
really good site, but it's a little bit harder to use.
yeah.
So you have to really kind of slow down and think about what it is you're looking for. Once
Yeah.
you get familiar with it, some of these will talk to you about how they exist, how are they created. It'll talk to you about what they look like, the things you
Yeah.
need to look for.
Yeah.
However, if you come down here to the actual RPDs, it'll just talk to you about repunch dates. But in order to actually look at the listings, you have to come down here to where it says listing. So if you actually want to see the listings, and then you identify what it is you want to look at. Washington Quarters, I want to see 68. And then this one just tells you, gives you very simple pictures, not nearly as complex as Variety Vista. And it shows you what it should look like. And then it'll tell you there's a die marker here, no prominent die markers there. Like this one says no prominent die markers. You can just see the doubling in the S there. So this one's not as, I shouldn't say it's as robust. There's a lot of great information here.
Yeah.
You just have to understand how to use it.
Yeah.
But if you pair that with this, you'll get some really good ideas as to whether or not it's beneficial. Have a good night, Happy Tiger. So, but if anybody's looking for that and wants to know more about the errors and varieties and stuff like that, you can go in here and look.
Really
Another
cool.
great source is ErrorRef. If you want to look at errors, that's a great resource as well.
Yeah. That is really, yeah, you can actually see the, yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. Now, in this one, what a lot of people will say, well, look, there's the shelf-like appearance. Isn't that mechanical doubling? You can have both, right? And so what you got to look at is the serifs. You got to look at the thickness here. See, this is detracting from the design. This is actually adding from the design. This is north. This is ejection doubling up top. But over here is the actual repunchment mark. And you can see the repunchment mark is actually moved this direction. And so this is the repunchment mark, and it's actually moved to the west.
Wow.
See you, Gold Maple.
Night,
Man, I
baby.
start talking this stuff and everybody leaves.
We're still good. Got 18 people in here. So you must have brought somebody here. Oh, then 3 dropped out. Sarah. SERIF.
Everybody's like, get out of here. This guy, what the heck is he doing here? Get Nancy singing again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. And I'm glad that you put that information in there so they can go look at that and actually find out if what they're looking at is for real or it's just a fantasy.
Well, so it's a different, exactly, Daniel, make a joyful noise. One thing about understanding real coins versus really good counterfeit coins is experience. And you need to have people in your court that can do that, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if we're looking at counterfeits, I'm getting a hold of Paula, Jack Young, Jack Riley. So I've got my people that I go to and say, help me understand what this is. One mistake that a lot of collectors make is they think they have to learn everything. Don't. Find what you're interested in, learn about that. And then surround yourself with people who know the rest of it.
Yeah.
And let them tell you.
Yeah.
Right? You'll be more of a resource to people if you know people who know stuff than if you try to learn it all.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm going through that stage of realizing that there's things I just don't know. So I talk to people. You're one of them, and hidden news numinous.
Oh, you mean the guy nobody knows where he's at because he's hidden?
That's right. And
Yep.
boy, is he full of good information. Whoa! Sometimes it just shocks me. Now, do we always agree about everything? No, but he's most of the time right.
But here's the thing. You don't, and this is something that frustrates me a lot. Well, common sense says, well, who's common sense? Does everybody in the discussion know that? No. Then it's not common sense. Common sense is only common if everybody in the conversation has it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Otherwise, it's just somebody being uninformed. Now, when you build your group of people, sometimes somebody learned something incorrectly. And having discussions, not agreeing, doesn't mean you have to be enemies. It just means, hey, let's go get somebody who does know. Let's discuss it. And then if you don't like it, you don't like it. You can move on. But just understand that it's just about the coin, right? And so I try to tell people, and this is why I do my contests, right? There's no wrong answer in the monthly contest that I do. It's only an opportunity to learn. That's all it is. If you're like, I have no idea, it's like, well, just take a guess. Well, I don't think it's real because when I look at the other picture, it doesn't match. What doesn't match? The mint mark doesn't match the other ones. Good guess. Okay, we can run with that. Now, if they're wrong, they took a chance. We teach them and they learn something. But if they're right, they're like, oh, hey, I figured that out. That's cool. And then it makes them want to try more. And so it's important that people just take a little bit of time, make the effort. You might surprise yourself.
Yeah. I was looking at a coin and I named it AU, but I wasn't really sure. But it looked AU. So I took it up to my coin dealer who's well known in our area with the other coin dealers, and they all respect him, right? And he said, yeah, it's AU. I said, good. I learned something.
Well, and it makes you feel good, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I graded it correctly.
Yeah.
Grading is tough. If you don't do it a lot, it's very difficult. And grading, when people look at it, they look at one coin and think all coins grade the same. They don't. Gears are different. Strikes are different. How frequently, I mean, even in Morgan dollars, from 1921 to 1881, they are totally different strikes. The dies were pristine for 1921. They were hammered in 1881. So you're not going to get, 68, 69s. You're going to be getting 66, 67. Right. And there's some that are even worse than that. If you find a 67, you're getting, top pop. And so you really have to understand what the strike was in that particular year. So Morgans are, and there's other coins that are the same way, but Morgans are one of those that you really have to know how the strikes went in each year to be able to grade those. Yeah. And people who are really, really, really good at grading, it's an art. It's a labor of love because it takes a lot of knowledge.
Yeah. Do you see that green label, Morgan, I have on the left side down?
I do.
Let's talk about that particular label and what the news, what the coin collectors actually think about that particular label and why they kind of lean harder to that color, that green label as they call it, than they do perhaps to others. This is something that's been interesting to me. And when I look, and I really don't understand the whole story, but I've noticed that whenever I would see him on, say, APMEX, that it always commanded a little better price. Interesting. Why? Because...
So there's a couple different things. I'll introduce you to another site. Let me get there just a second. There is a site called the Museum of Holders, and it's located here. This is something, and I did a video on this. It's going to be in chat. I'm going to share my screen again and show you. Okay, it's there. So the Museum of Holders, PCGS, NGC has one as well. It should be shared. You should see that down below to share my screen. This is a PCGS, and this isn't an exhaustive list. It's just a few of them. Are you seeing that? There you go. Okay.
Give me a moment. I'm going to hide. Don't want to hide it, but it doesn't give me any choice, so we can see it. I can't see it very well on my particular thing because I only got this little box here.
This is really important to familiarize yourself with, okay? Because the holder will tell you a lot about the authenticity of it, and I'll explain why that is the case. And you look at the green labels, they stand for different items. So you'll see that your particular label, so if you'll make yours big real fast.
Yeah. Not
So
sure.
if you just mouse over your corner, you should have one that has two arrows left or right.
My what?
See in the thumbnail on the left-hand side, you have you and me, and then you have the big picture. If you zoom over that left one, it should be able to make that big. There you go. Okay, so what's important here is to look at the number, the 7130, and then the bar chart. Okay, yeah. So figure that out. Look exactly what's going on. Look at the spacing. The PCGS is the same spacing as the MS65. Look at the font on the 1881S and then the $1. Now let's go back and pull up the shared screen that I did. And we'll look at those. And it's like, okay, so which one of these two is that? Well, that one doesn't have the perforated edges. So that means that this is going to be a Gen 2.2. So that is this one right here. So you can actually figure out what gen it is by looking at the particular label. So you look at the label that you have, you look at the spread here, you look at the distance between these items. If you go back to this one, again, they're a little bit close, but what you don't see on yours is this perforated edge here. Oh, you're not sharing your screen.
Yeah, I don't even know how to get back over to it unless I go over here. I can't figure out how to put the one there, your second one back in here.
Okay, so down at the bottom you have two Frosties.
Yep.
On the right hand side you'll have one that has like a little arrow that has arrows pointing at the corners.
I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that right? Nope. I hit an arrow and something happened there. I apologize. I don't. Wait a minute. Nope. Nancy's laughing at me.
Down below. No, down below. Don't look at the little icons that are across the bottom. Look at the two pictures that say Frosty.
Yeah.
Below that. Okay, you see those? On the second picture that says Frosty, that has the picture of the coin on it.
Yeah.
Not the Tesla coin, the one on the right. If you mouse over that, you're going to see this little thing that pops up that has two arrows. They point to the corners.
They don't. I'm mousing over it. No, I see a full screen layout, but I don't see an arrow.
On full screen layout.
Wait a minute. Okay, I was doing something else trying to figure that out. Full screen layout. Okay.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay. So we know it's not this one, okay, because it doesn't have the perforated edges. Yours doesn't have this. So we know it has to be this one because this one doesn't have the perforated edges. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is very early. This is the second run. And so we know that this is fairly early in the PCGS run of things. Now, they're collectible because, again, they are the old style holder. Some of these, and I know if we go back even further, we talk about these ones right here. These ones are often referred to as rattlers. And it's not uncommon to see this coin rotated. Maybe the head's over here, maybe the head's down here, the date's upside down, because these were somewhat loose and sometimes they could rattle and actually rotate around. You can actually shake them and you can get the coin to move. So
Yeah.
these are affectionately called the rattlers. Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll see this until this one, Gen 2, where they have this other ring that's inside of here. And this prevents that. It's actually like a soft silicone that prevents that coin from rattling. They don't rattle anymore after this. But this is the one right here that you have. And so why did I say that you can identify whether or not you could find out whether these are counterfeit or not? Well, you know that this came out 1989 to 1990. So what you're never going to see is you're never going to see a 1986 American Silver Eagle in this particular holder because it didn't come out until 89.
So what year did you say that came out? Not 87 to 89?
No, it's right here. 1989 to 1990.
I can't even read it. It's too small.
Well, it's right here too.
Right here where? I'm looking at it at the picture, but I don't even see your pointer. And I don't see anything really. I just barely see the coin. Sorry, but that's just too small on my screen here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it to you and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
But so this holder is 1989 to 1990. So you'll never see a 1986 coin here.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Well, because they didn't come out during that time frame. Right? Now, you'll see coins or excuse me, I said that backwards. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. You'll never see a 1996 coin here. I said 86, 96. Because this holder stopped in 1990. I said that backwards. I apologize. I said the right thing, but I said it backwards.
89 to 90, right?
So this holder ended in 1990.
Ah.
So you'll never see a 1996 American Silver Eagle in it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'll be back.
Yeah. So
Wow.
and I apologize. That I'm sure that confused people, and I didn't mean to confuse people.
I'm very easy to be confused, especially when I can't see it. And
So when you
it's
come
not your
here-
fault, it's just me. Yeah.
And you see the next label, right? Actually, yours might be this one.
Ah.
This
The
is
only-
your label.
Oh.
Yours is Gen 3, not Gen 2.
Mine's Gen 3. Wow.
Yeah. Let me see something.
This is getting more interesting. Hope you all are learning something here.
Yours is Gen. So let's pull up your screen again.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Jackknife. I said that backwards. I knew what I was saying. I just said it backwards. This is your label here.
I think I'm this one.
There you go. Okay, and the reason that I know that is because if you look at the barcode, it exceeds the edge of that 7.
I'm going to lean over here where I can actually look at it. The
Your barcode actually goes to the left of the 7, where all of the other ones are either right underneath it or they're actually just inside. So that one is that is the only one that extends to the left of that first digit and far past the right digit. So you'll know that that one is going to be the Gen 3.1. Yeah. And so Is everybody seeing what I'm talking about? Oh, if you're
Mhm.
talking about that gold coin, it's amazing. Yeah. But you're still talking that coin holder stopped in 1998. So
Hmm.
they didn't make that particular holder after 1998.
I'm finding a little bit of interest in these other ones in the way that, for example, that 1880 right there. You see how it's the coin is being held with those little things, and yet they changed either from that to this, and in succession, there's a little dab of difference, but not a whole lot in those coins and holders.
Yeah. So there were a number of reasons. There were a number of reasons for doing that. But I don't know why they stopped doing that. Um, one reason that they do that was to show, especially on coins that had lettered edging, so that you could actually see the lettered edge. Unfortunately, not all of them did that. So, for instance, if you look at uh, the generation, I think it was five. Um, yeah, see, generation five all had the one, but four generation four is the one that I'm looking at. So if you're looking at the sheets and you go do that generation four, they didn't have that clear ring around. It was actually kind of translucent instead of transparent. And one of the problems with that is you couldn't clearly see a defined edge. And so, you could see the rim, obviously, because the rim is stackable. You see that on the surface of the coin, but you couldn't see the edge. And the edge, in many cases, you're going to look at the reading, you're going to be looking at lettered edging or whatever it is. And having that translucent prevented people from seeing it. And so they changed some of that so that you could see certain elements of the coin. And I know that's why they changed that viewpoint, but what I don't know is why they changed the holder from the one that grabbed the rim to the one that just touched the edge to the one that circled the entire coin again. So they've kind of shifted and gone back and forth. Like the one that you have there on the right hand side, it's a little fuzzy now. Um, but the Morgan on the far right side,
Top or second, top row or second one.
that 1885,
You see things better
right?
than I can, right? Yeah, right there.
Yeah. So that 1885, again, when you look at the coloration and stuff, you can kind of go through. You can see that the coloration changed, and this one also has the symbol on the left hand side. So it has the shield. It's one of the first ones that had that particular label that has the shield. That
Hmm.
one came out 2012 to 2014. I think this is a 2014 holder, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and you can see that edge is slightly translucent instead of completely transparent.
Hmm.
So they changed that. Now you're going to see them where they're all transparent. So you can see, because that translucent prevents you from seeing some of that edge. And so if you're trying to do diagnostics, they want you to be able to see the whole thing. So they made that whole outer ring totally transparent so that you can
Wow.
see that.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
know that there were changes for that particular reason, and you won't see that translucent kind of. You can see through it, but you can't quite see all the way through it for that
Mm-hmm.
reason.
Hmm. Yeah.
And that's why when you look at the Gen 6, the brand new ones, um, you see that solid round one, and then you see a very, very clear defined. You can see the edge through the entirety of the coin. Um, but I don't know if that's why they changed to that particular holder, or if it's just if the coin presents itself better. I think it's kind of up to you. If you look at the two that are next to each other, one in the Coman and then the one to the right of it, which one looks better to you? Personally, I think the one in the Coleman just has a cleaner frame.
Hmm.
I don't like the Coleman label, but the area surrounding the coin makes it look like the coin is offset. So I don't know if that's the reason they did it. I don't have all that information.
Wow.
But one of my favorite holders is the Regency holder. So if you can go back down and pull up the one that one. That's the Regency holder, and this is my favorite holder. Normally, you're going to be spending big bucks because these are premium. They're rare and very, very important coins. You can guess that if you have one of these, you're going to be looking at a, $8, $10, $20, $50, $100,000 coin. I just want one because I want the holder. I don't care what coin it is. I just want to have one of these holders. But this is your honorable mention. It's called the Regent holder, and they're really cool.
Wow, very pretty. Well, I've learned something. I thought there was something special about that green label, but I really didn't understand why. And now I have a better understanding. Not that I'm going. Please, would you please send me that link again when you send me that picture? I would appreciate it. I can't. I don't think I can go back and find it. It's been way back.
The link to I'll send all three to you in email.
Thank you.
Freaking Awesome's playing with his wingy dingy.
Yeah, I see that. you have to be an architect or something. I'm not an archaeologist to read that stuff.
So rocket coin, earbuds, bathroom, bullseye, autumn pound rocket. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's trying to say there.
I saw something about office in there. Looked like office.
Looks like proof.
Oh, proof. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that probably doesn't say proof. But just saying.
Do you know how I got those things? The three on the bottom. Now I did get some from other places, but three at the bottom came from a local coin dealer who's well respected in this area, and he helps me to he lets me pick it, and then he kind of gives me yeah, that's nice, but how about this one here? What do you think about that kind of guy? So I'm learning when I go there, and he gives me fair prices. And if I got something to trade with him, which I usually do, because I really feel like I had to get out of the MS-64 peace dollars. I really felt like I wasn't ever going to get my value back on it, or if Nancy needed to, that she could do that also, right? It's going to be very tough to get any value back out of an MS-64 peace dollar, unless you were in the real rare ones. With common date, forget it.
And what I like about this is you're really focusing on that 65 grade. That's a good one to have.
I think so, and there's more of them out there, and plenty of fun. And you got to have both of them, And it's the fun and the love of doing this kind of stuff, and then of course all the trying to learn. And you know me, I sometimes it takes a while for it to get into my head, but I learn, and I want to learn.
Yeah. So that's one thing that I collected a lot of coins. I'm not a lot of coins. I don't have tons of coins. But a lot of the ones that I've collected because I like the coin. I need to be a little bit more select as I start upgrading my collection on really focusing on, what is the grade that I'm happy with this coin.
Yeah. I enjoyed that, but honestly, is very difficult. Easy to piece dollars in common dates. Easy to get. Price is low, but there's no resale to it. Nobody wants them. The only one person that wanted them was me. It's like I kind of think that was what was going on there, and I think they call that they're like the difference between a technical grade, right, where they're selling something, and you can see it on gray sheet, right, or whatever, and the marketplace grade or price, and what they're saying in say gray sheet, they're saying oh, that we believe that this coin will goes for this price, goes for $100, whatever, and the market's not willing to pay that, which means that there's too much of it out there, and the market has shifted. The people have shifted to something else. So
Yeah, well, it's a very tricky situation.
yeah,
One of the issues with buying coins, and I talked about this with Tiger today about with Stack Collector. And if you guys didn't get a chance to go watch that, this is a really important topic. And that is, in a case of an emergency, how do you liquidate your numismatics?
yeah,
How do you get the right people in your network? How do you make sure you understand the value of your coins? And just because what you're willing to pay for it doesn't mean that's what it's worth.
exactly.
So, Jeff, I'm going to argue with you, and not you personally, but I don't like that. The reason that I say this is often a scam that coin sellers will say to you to get you to spend more money on something that isn't quite worth what they're charging you for it. So, a coin is only as valuable as the person who will buy it from you, not what you will pay for it. And the reason that I say that is because we have a lot of people who might be misinformed or uninformed and spend $100 for a $40 coin.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that coin is worth $100? No, it's still worth $40. It just means that somebody either didn't understand or really wanted it. Just because that's what they were willing to pay for it does not mean that's what it's worth. That was its inherent value to them, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the coin's worth. Now, we talk about worth. One of the other issues that people get tied up on when they're trying to sell their collection is, well, it means a lot to me because it belonged to my grandfather. It means a lot to me because it belonged to my mother. I'm sorry, but sentiment doesn't sell,
Yeah.
right? And so you have to be realistic about what the objectives are. You have to really understand that I need to have people in my corner when I get ready to sell this stuff in case of a situation who are willing to pay for that, right? Okay, so yeah, okay, Jeff, exactly, right? So I've done the exact same thing with the exact same coin. I really wanted that for my collection. I spent $200 on one that was worth $110. Was it worth $200? It was worth it to me at the time because I wanted it in my book. Does that mean that the value of that coin is $200? No. I'll never see that money from that coin ever. And I just have to understand that that's going to be lost. But what happens is you get these, and I've left coin channels respected, moderately respected in our community, because one of their statements is, hey, it's worth what you're willing to pay for it. No, you're going to overcharge me and you're trying to get me to justify the purchase. I like what Silver Seeker does. Silver Seeker says, if you're looking for a good deal, I'm not the place to buy it. Now, if you want to do it because you're here to support the channel and you enjoy it and you want to have fun, and hey, I'm all for that. But If you want to know where you can get this at a better price, reach out to me afterwards, and we'll connect you with some people where you can get this at a better price. And he will, and I've done this with him a number of times. He will help you find it at a cheaper price. It's
Wow.
cool that way. I respect that. I really do. But be very careful. You see that a lot online, less in coin shops, more online, because they're like, there's a bunch of people and there's an auction, and hey, it's what you're willing to pay for. And this is why sometimes these auctions that, they keep going up and up and up and up and up, and the auctioneer doesn't stop them. I have a problem with that, because now you're just gouging somebody. They're never going to realize that back, and you're taking advantage of. It's either FOMO or people getting caught up in the action, and there's a
Exactly.
you need to stop it.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I don't go to auctions, just because of that. Because I'm going, oh my God, I would never pay that much. You know.
You know who's really good about doing this? There are
Yeah.
two channels I love buying stuff from, because you can bid $400 for a $10 coin, and then they'll call back and say, it's $12.
It's what?
Durbin's a big flip.
Oh, Durban.
Yeah, because if you're in the Durbans, you can bid something. We got in one time, me and Hidden, we bid something like $300, and it was like a $10 coin. We were just having fun. It was just we were screwing around.
Yeah.
And
Oh
Joe
my
finally said, okay, whoa, stop. If you both want it, $15. Because he's like, I'm not going to gouge you. I want to make a little bit of profit. I know what my selling price is. I know what I need to make a couple bucks. And that's, he's passing on deals. Now he's making a little bit of money, outstanding, but he's not gouging anybody. But I've been in places where, one, I won't talk about the precious metal, ancient flying thing, that would allow people to bid $110, $115 for a 30 ounce or a $30 piece of silver. And I'm like, and you're okay with this? That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Right? You can go find that round anywhere for 30, $35, and you're charging $110. That's just wrong. And I won't do business with people like that. Matter of fact, I leave, I unsubscribe, I walk away. I turn off notifications. If their feed comes up in my YouTube thing, I hide it. Like, I will not deal with those channels because there's no integrity there. And people are like, well, it's business. No, it's not. It's lack of integrity. There's a point to where you have to take care of the community. And if you're out to screw your community, then, good for you, but I'm not doing business with you. I will never recommend you. Now, I won't talk bad about anybody specifically, but you have to have morality and you have to have integrity with me. Your morality can be a little bit questionable, but your integrity better not be. Because if I have to challenge your integrity, we're not doing business.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've had to walk away from friends because I don't subscribe to their stuff. I've had to just say, I'm sorry. I can't be on your channel anymore.
Yeah. It's a good point.
So integrity above all else for me. That's the important piece.
With me, it's always, money is not really the issue that I worry about. I don't worry about if I'm losing or gaining. I do worry more, not as much. I do if it's a friend that's losing, or losing money because of other people. That really bites me. And I don't put. I got my home. We got our home. It's paid for. We got our car finally paid for. Right, everything's paid for, and so I have a little extra money out of our little pension. And I'm talking about a little pension. The reason why we're able to do it is we don't go out and do a lot of things that we could.
I got it.
We love putting that into our future, and for us, that's our future. And I've proven it over and over the last few weeks that I was able to take what I bought earlier when it was really low and be able to put it into these coins in front of you. The last 4 coins I've got came out of my savings of putting stuff up, going without things. Nothing that we couldn't go without, right? We don't have to go. We don't have to go to Starbucks. We don't have to order a pizza out every night, or sometimes we don't order a pizza. I can't remember when's the last time we got one. About a month ago, right?
Yep, about a month
We're
ago.
just not interested in that stuff. It doesn't tickle our fancy, but this tickles our fancy. The people in my chat tickle my fancy. You know,
Is
that's where
Tiger
my
still here?
huh?
I'm asking if Tiger's still listening. So we talk about something, and this is something that is, I wish younger people would understand this. Numismatics is an older person game.
Yeah.
Why is that? Well, you get in, you learn about it, you get interested in it. If you're a guy, you meet a woman, then you even forget how to spell coin. Okay.
No, she's
And
going to
then
spell them real fast.
you have a baby, then you didn't even know what the word money means, right? Because nobody has any. And then your kids get a little bit older and they start to become more independent and they start doing stuff. You get more stable in your career. You get bills paid for. You start to, wind down the mortgage and stuff like that. Money becomes a little bit more prevalent. You start to have more time for yourself. Your wife and yourself go, or your husband and yourself go, hey, you know what? We need our own hobbies. We need our own time. Sometimes you can do stuff together. Like my wife and I do triathlons. We would exercise. We would do that kind of stuff. But we had to have our own private time. Mine was getting back into coins, right? And she has her stuff. And so as you get older, you find you get back into that niche, right? You get back into that fun.
Yeah.
But what I wish kids would understand is, and again, you talk about finances, you talk about these things, you talk about investing $5 a day in Starbucks. And at the end of 30 days, how much money is that? And they're like, $150. And you're like, okay, $5 a day, okay, times 10 days is $50. Times 20, times 30, right? You're like, okay, let's add it up. Okay, got it. You know the price. Okay, now let's talk about in 12 months. Oh, $3,500. Okay, 5 years. Oh, $20,000. What the hell? What about 10 years?
Yeah.
85,000. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God. And getting people to understand when you're young, sacrificing some of those little goofy things, put money away early. I can't help but go. I called my dad, and my stepdad was not a great guy, but he always told me, he's like, buy something nice and put it away. Doesn't matter what it is. And back then, the big thing was Star Wars, right? And he gave me one of the red Imperial troopers. And he's like, don't open it, put it away. And then for Christmas, I got a Millennium Falcon. And he says, put it together, put it back in the box, and put it away.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? I want to play with it. He's like, just trust me. And for years and years and years, I never understood it. I found one of those things online the other day, $27,000 for that Millennium Falcon. It was the first series. And I was like, oh my God, if I would have just listened to my dad, my stepdad, who I didn't listen to, some of the money that I would have had would have been amazing. And so trying to teach kids, you know what, that dollar, what do they call that? Arnold Palmer, the iced tea. The kids get it like $1.50 or whatever that was. They buy that, and you buy, 2 of those a day. If you take that money and you put aside and you put that money towards, let's just say it's $100 a month, and you put that every month into an IRA, you're going to have $500,000 by the time you're retirement age, just for not drinking tea.
Yeah.
And
Tiger,
so
there
I
he
wish,
is.
I wish we could teach. I really wish the United States. What's up, Tiger?
Oh, not much. I nodded for a second, and then I heard my name, and I came back to life.
Huh?
I'm going to my room.
All right.
So good.
Okay. Well, y'all say goodnight to Nancy. She's not feeling too good, so she's going to head for her room.
There you
All
go.
right,
Nancy.
Nancy. Have a good one. Take care.
Stage.
Night.
She was a trooper today. She went out to the coin stores with me and watched me in there trying to get what I wanted to get and all that. So it was good. It was fun. And then we got a pizza going home to go home with. So that was fun.
Awesome. That's awesome. Mine, she just takes it from me.
For me,
She take your pizza too? Is that mine too?
You've seen her do the last couple videos, but I just got a 2-ounce stacker piece called The Last Supper, and knowing her, I bought 2, not only because I like to put them together and then put them back in their containers, but I didn't even get a chance this time. She looked at me and she's just looking at me. I'm like, you might as well say it. Is this for me? And I'm like, there you go. But no, mine just takes it. At one point, I didn't even include her stuff in my stack, and then I thought, I don't want to work twice as hard, so I took all her stuff, temporarily gave it back to her, but I put it back into the spreadsheet, and that because let's face it, if I die, she's getting everything I have anyway.
Right. What is Neil's talking about?
So has Frosty taught you a lot about numismatics?
I'm learning a lot. It helps. Really helps. Yeah. Had fun really talking about that green label holder there. Woo!
Yeah, I like that discussion because a lot of people don't even know that the history of the labels are on PCGS, NGC, and you can go look at this stuff. Now, mind you, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of labels. There are lots of fills that happen, and a lot of those happen because of special runs by SD Bullion or JM Bullion or Art World or whatever. There are special labels, like you have the colorized label. You have some of the the black labels or the red labels or something like that.
Yeah, I got one. The one in the middle there's a breast cancer awareness thing. Thought that was pretty interesting. I didn't mind getting.
Yeah. So when you're looking at those, there's going to be slight differences, but you're looking at the actual holder itself. There are specific elements in the holder that tell you whether it's new or not. Some of those are going to be the little bottom left security symbol on the right-hand side, BCGS. You might see changes in the length and the curvature of the 4 stacking spindles that are on the inside of that. Those are the things that stack and allow them to lock into place. Different ones change slightly. Look at the edges. The edges from the top and the sides look differently depending upon what happens. Good night, freaking awesome. Have a good one, brother.
Have a good one.
I know Frosty was going live, and then I came up here and.
Yeah, they just popped up, and I decided to have them chat about what we were talking about earlier. So that was good. You still there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. He disappeared on us.
No, I'm just I did a Frosty. He does that to me all the time. He's like a master of stealth. I do swear that he was the tiger because he'll just lay there and say nothing, and are you there? It'll pop out at you. Ah!
Well, I was taught a long time ago. You listen by closing your mouth. I
Yeah.
don't know how you listen, but
Frosty, you can close your mouth? I
on
didn't know.
occasion.
Have you ever noticed he controls about 85% of any conversation? How do you close your mouth?
Well, Tiger, in your case, my mom taught me to be nice to handicapped kids. So
You know, mine taught me the same thing. I think that's how I got into the handicap session there. I went over there to make a friend out of you.
you know, it's funny. You know, me and Tiger pick on each other quite a bit, and you know, when I met him on the short bus, it was nobody laughed at that. You were supposed to all chuckle when I said that, but no, we found that we have a very common idea of brotherhood, and that is that we only pick on people we like, and so you'll see that we pick on each other quite a bit.
There's a lot of truth to that. You know, the more I pick on someone, the more I like them. You know, you would swear that I'm actually related to them as much as we go at each other.
Hey, Michael, do you have my? Oh, never mind. You do have my my poker chip, right?
Yeah, somewhere here.
Okay, I
kinda-
just wanted to make sure you had one.
I think I do. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on those ones that I really, really want. And you know which one I'm talking about. Ask Tiger. We're waiting and waiting and waiting.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Clarify.
the rigged ones.
Oh, send me an email. Remind me. That's how you're going to get them.
Okay.
Hold on. You want a rigged sticker or a rigged poker chip?
Either one that I can get.
Okay.
I'd be happy. I'm not choosy. I'm not choosy. Picky.
Well,
Either one.
each one, I gotta get some. I don't know what happened to the magnets, but each one there's stickers, there's a poker chip, and there's a magnet. And
Mhm.
either I didn't order enough magnets, or they got legs and walked off. But I got to order some new magnets anyway. But
Yeah.
I've got I got rigged, or I should say, so rigged.
That
and
would
then-
be better for me.
Not-
So rigged.
Not rigged, and fence sitter.
Yeah, I ain't no fence sitter. you know how I roll in there.
And then I had one made. I don't know how I came up with that idea, or did my brother-in-law come up with it? Too many things in my head. Where you have Yankee's hand, and he's got tattoos on his fingers.
I came up with that.
Oh, that's
the
what
one
came up with that.
rigged.
Okay. And then did you put the tiger in the background?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's where I came up with it. It was Frosty gave it to me. So basically, I ran that off to Sticker Mule, and got the magnet and the sticker, and then I ran it off to a group over in England to make the poker chips. So I don't like the company that a lot of people get their poker chips from here. They don't do very well with people who aren't computer savvy. So I contacted the people over in England. It cost me a little bit more money, but I don't have to deal with someone who gets frustrated at me for not being a computer genius. You know, Frosty barely tolerates me, but I like him. The other people I did.
I drive him crazy. I was trying. He was trying to help me one night to do restream, and my computer acted like it was going to blow up. I could hear the fan kicking in, and it was running hotter and hotter and hotter. And it got to where every time I'd move my mouse, the pointer, it would get worse, and it was just it was about to kill my computer, and it about killed Frosty.
Well, he was getting frustrated, and I have no idea what you're doing because you're
Yeah,
clicking on something and nothing's happening, and you say you're doing something, but it
yeah,
wasn't actually moving. And I'm going, dude, I think you need to like get a new computer because
yeah. And
yours
this
is
one's not
dying.
even a year old, but the problem is, it's just the kind you get at Walmart, right? The cheap stuff.
Well,
Uh,
that's not going to cover a lot of things because I had the same thing. I couldn't get the Tiger Wheel to run anymore,
oh my
and
goodness.
it was shortly after I made it, and it ran for a little bit, then it didn't.
Hmm.
And Frosty's going through all this stuff with me with my computer. He says, "Dude, you overloaded your computer. It can't handle anymore. You need a new one."
Yeah.
So,
What
but
I need, what
I,
we
ran,
both need, we need Hidden Newsmatic to build us one each.
I ran with the storyline that Yankee broke my Tiger Wheel because I wouldn't rig it.
Yeah.
Professor Rigdabortis.
It came at the perfect timing because Yankees, well, Tiger's no different. He's running his own wheel. Like, and then I ran with the story that he broke it, and
Hmm.
it's like Yankee encourages me to continue on with the storyline, but what he doesn't understand is that I am frequently visited by a muse that will let me just run with it, and especially where he's concerned. You know, he ended up calling me up for one of the Wounded Warrior auctions, and my phone's ring with a non-identifiable person calling it. Usually I ignore him, but I decided to answer that time. It was him, and he's telling me he wants me to uh, bid against him, and he's telling me to run with the whole rigged wheel storyline. He's trying to give me some sort of script to go by it. He couldn't come up with anything, which is really rare with him. And then he's like stuttering. I said, Yankee, do you just want me to be me? He said, yeah, be you. So we had a great time. He was a little mad because he wanted to spend a lot of money getting something that he wanted because he wanted to donate to charity. And he asked the people in the auction, don't put the timer on. He wants it to just run. And Tooley put the timer on, and he was like, "Why'd she do that?" I said, "Because she's Tooley." Uh,
Yeah.
so then he found out what I wanted because I just told him, and there was two of them left. Wasn't that many of them made. There's a piece called "Freedom Isn't Free." Frosty won number 3 because he likes that number, and I'm bidding on it, and Yankees up. Like, what the heck? And then all of a sudden, Surfer just wins it because he just went after it. And Yankees like, oh, Surfer does have deep pockets. And
So,
then,
Mike, real quick before he goes on, this is
Uh-huh.
like a brand new pencil. Okay, eventually it'll get sharpened and we'll come to a point.
Okay.
I tell really great stories, and I just do just like Donald Trump. I weave. So let me weave. So, so basically, I get to this point, and Surfer wins. The next one comes up. It's my last chance. I'm going after it, and once again it starts happening again. Yankees outbidding me. Surfer hops in, and says, "I'm putting you on hold. I'm telling Surfer to stop." He calls over and calls Surfer up and says, "Stop it." So Surfer does. I'm like, "Holy crap, the man's got power." So but he still outbids me by quite a few $100s, and
Woo.
I'm like, ah, I like it, but I don't know if I have that much disposable income. And Yankee wins it, and I'm like, okay, well, it is an auction, and it is for charity, and I don't normally begrudge anyone beating me in an auction. I don't. And then all of a sudden, Yankee says to the people running the auction, No, give it to Tiger. I'm like, what? What? And I'm sitting there with my jaw on the floor.
Well,
So
yeah, but so you guys, a little bit more to this story. It was also Tiger's birthday during the time frame,
yeah, it was.
and so there's a lot more to it. Yankee had told me he was going to do something for this. We had already talked to Pedro. Pedro didn't know what it was going to go for, but Yankee's goal was to donate almost $2,000 to Wounded Warrior,
And he accomplished
um,
the goal.
and
Wow.
he just wanted it to be fun. He wanted people to get engaged and to have fun with it, and so he was bidding way, 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 way beyond what anybody else in the chat was
That's
going
true.
to do. These things were going for $250, $300. He bid it up to almost 950.
Well, here's the thing. Yankee would just all he wanted to do was like put buku dollars on the charity. And
Yeah.
the man was howling the entire time with laughter. It was like, he was watching a comedy. He was having the grandest time in the world. I'm like, dude, I mean, that makes you happy. He says, yeah, I love contributing to charity, especially Wounded Warrior. He was screaming with laughter. He could barely get oxygen in.
Yeah, my. Yeah.
I like contributing to charity, don't get me wrong, but have I ever gotten to a point where I can't stop laughing? No.
Yes. Yes, we've had you there a couple of times.
Not when I'm doing charity stuff.
Oh yeah.
But no, I have a great time with the community, and I'm very grateful that Yankee took me on as kind of like a mentor. Um, I've learned a lot about that between Yankee, Frostbite, and my brother-in-law. Low tech Tiger is slowly becoming not so low tech.
T-Bird, you're not going to do a live tonight. You must really work hard at your job. Wow. Yeah.
Who?
T-Bird Stacking. He plays with trains.
Oh, okay.
He picks them up and moves them around. and he was and outside, especially under shelter, where where they got it closed in, you ain't going to get much air in there. Oh my gosh, that's got to be hot. Yeah. Whew. Somebody's going good night. Oh, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff said he was going to turn in.
Yeah, Jeff's a pretty good guy. So's Daniel.
A bunch of good people in chat right now.
Yeah. We have a lot of great people. That's what I like too. I like the ones that are enjoyable to be around, God. Well, folks, I'm about ready to roll it in myself.
Yeah, I gotta get sleep.
It's been a long day.
I'm going to go live for a little while, so if you guys have any specific thing you want to talk about, let me know.
There you go, guys.
I'm going to run for about an hour. So if you guys have a specific topic, you can put it in chat. It'll take me about 10 minutes or so to be online, but if you guys have a specific topic, let me know and we'll dig into it. It'll be more just a chit chat, question and answer type thing, but let me know if you're interested.
Yeah, I might come up with you a little bit, trying to make myself tired so I can go to sleep.
I hear you. Woo! It's been like nonstop. I've been coin shopping and buying and selling.
I've always said hanging out on your channel is like going to someone's house, having a cup of coffee or a cup of cocoa. So where's my cup?
I got one somewhere. I'm sipping on coffee right now. I've been having to stay on the non-caffeine stuff during the daytime to keep my feet from swelling. Right? It's working. Yeah. But I'm having my coffee now, and I'm drinking Colombian. Yeah, the better brew. Yeah. And Nancy's been such a great help, going with me, and that's important, and giving me her thoughts on things, and that's important too. Always got to have a partner that's right there with you. To whatever you're doing, she's right there with me. So
She
yeah,
seems like she's a really wonderful lady.
she is absolutely, absolutely, and she supported me so much, and now we're having to learn. We've had to learn how to support each other in these days now where things ain't working like they used to work, right?
Oh, yeah. My wife and I have had the same discussion earlier today.
Mm.
She's got some health issues. I've got some health issues. Yeah.
Mhm.
No fun.
Well, for her, it's like I can't. She's using for the most part. She's using one of those rollators, the four wheelers
Uh huh.
with the brakes, fancy brakes, and this little seat. And she's having to do that. Good night, Janine. Thank you. And it's tough on her. And we got to get from my house to the porch is a ramp. And so it's like, hold on, and I'm out there trying to keep her from, slip sliding away. And then we got some little steps, and I turned them from a three-stepper stair to a five steps, little baby steps just for her, and it helps. It really does. I wish I could do something with that ramp, but it's just the way it is. It's either that or a steep step that she couldn't get up and down, and then I have to help her get in the car now. Sometimes she can make it on her own. Other times I have to get a little step up thing.
Well,
And take
I think I got a decent way for getting her down. Getting her up, it won't work as well. Okay, so what you do is you have the ramp. You
yeah,
put some neodymium magnets on the ramp.
yeah,
Okay, and have her put a silver disc in the bottom of her pants. Have her sit down, and she'll just go down slowly. Now, getting up is going to be a different story.
I'm not going to tell you the number of ways that went wrong.
She won't stick because it's not iron, but she'll definitely have the properties of diamagnetic properties.
So one day you're going to have to explain to me, or maybe even now, if we can keep it real short, the difference between a refrigerator magnet, right, and this diametric magnet thing. I keep hearing word that.
Neodymium magnets are just really much stronger. Refrigerator magnets, they don't make them as strong. It's
Yeah,
there to hold something against the refrigerator. Now, if you
right.
have a neodymium magnet, that sucker is really powerful. It,
Yeah,
it it's very difficult to separate two neodymium magnets from each other, or even get it off your refrigerator. You have to really work hard.
but both of them will pick up anything that's not silver or gold, basically. Copper. I
Uh,
don't know about copper, but
you gotta have some sort of iron.
uh-huh.
Okay, iron ore or steel, which has iron in it, or something. It's got to have iron.
Yeah.
And a regular magnet will attract it. A regular magnet will even spin on an axis to show you magnetic north. But a neodymium magnet, that's a magnet on steroids.
Hmm.
That I have a couple of them, and I've got some discs, neodymium magnet discs, and when they're stuck together without a little piece of plastic in the middle,
Hmm.
very dangerous to get them separated. I'll take a knife and try to get it wiggled in there, and you got to be careful because you're at risk for slicing your hand wide open.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, the kind of magnets that you hold things up in, I ain't talking about like a sticker magnet, right? I'm just talking about a regular old thing that you stick on there. That will actually show you the difference between is it silver or is it just some cheap knockoff thing.
Well, I don't think refrigerator magnets have the power to show you diamagnetic properties.
Okay.
If silver or even copper is moving down a magnet, or the magnet is moving down the metal,
Mhm.
there's a little bit of a magnetic field that resists the movement, slows it down. And copper has it, uh, gold has it, silver has it. I just thought of something. Maybe I should get my hands on what little bit of platinum that I have, see if it has it too. I never thought about that. They're all pretty close to each other on the periodic table.
Okay.
But no, that I've been playing with some ideas about similar properties between metals. Um, I haven't done anything with turning them into videos, but I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Daniel's finally saying, "Bye for real now." Bye for real. All right. Hey guys, let's close this down. I sure appreciated you coming up. It was some good information and a lot of fun, and I appreciate both of you for doing that.
You're welcome.
And it gives people the information maybe they don't have, and we all need information. We need to learn.
Just like G.I. Joe used to say, knowledge is power.
Yippee! All right. Good night, folks. Thank you,
See you
everybody,
later.
for coming here. Thank you.
Night, Frosty. Night, Michael. Night, everyone.
Good night, Tiger and Frosty, Rocka. I'm in there too. Hey. Good night. Niels. Anybody else? Good night. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Ma. Good night, Paul. Out of here. Bye bye.
I remember that one.
Love you guys.
Love you too, man.